Hello, everyone. It's me, Sir Michael Caine. I just want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. For my lovely. You know, some people call it a man cave. But, no. That's not what it is. It's a study. That's what men do. And, you know, it's Christmas time. I got my scotch. I got my comfy shoes. I got my comfy chair. I got a fireplace. And, my lady is decorated. My special lady is decorated my study. I got a single gift down here. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna leave it for Christmas. But I thought since it was a special day, we'd have a special reading of Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Oh.
So here we go, lads. Now, ladies, gentlemen, if you would make sure you pour your whatever drink of choice. Just make sure it's not like a Coors Light or something like that. You need to have some scotch, some whiskey, maybe a little champagne. It's Christmas time after all. And whether or not you celebrate Christmas, we can all just hunker down in your smoking jackets, something comfy. You know, or you know, just make sure it's not a onesie pajamas, because that's ridiculous. We're grown-ups, sophisticated. And I'm going to read what originally was called A Visit from St. Nicholas, written by Clement Clarkmore. The thing about Clement Clarkmore people might not know is he wrote other things too. You know, we call it Twas the Night Before Christmas. But he also wrote some other great books, like a compendious lexicon of the Hebrew language, and a complete treatise on merinos and other sheep. That was a festive one. But tonight we're just going to stick with the one that we all know. Twas the Night Before Christmas. So close your eyes, throw another log on the fire, and we're going to read it. Here we go. Twas the night before Christmas. But all through the house, not a creature was stirring. Not even a mouse. You know, it's got to be bloody cold for a mouse not to stir, because they usually come out at night. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care. In hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be back. You know, a lot of people don't realize that St. Nicholas once punched a man. It's true. He also died around the time of the plague. I'm not insinuating anything. I just say that history's more interesting than TV. The children were all nestled, all snug in their beds, while basins of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our braids for a long winter's nap. You know, we don't usually wear caps a lot anymore, as I do, because it keeps the radio waves out. But you know what you gotta do. Went out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window, I flew like a flash. Tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon and the breast of the new fallen snow gave a lustre of midday to objects below. And what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 daddy reindeer. Now, if I had Clement Clarkmore here, I would, you know, I'd like to wonder, I'm trying to visualize, because I'm an actor, you see. And I'd like to visualize the situation where things are situated. I'm looking out the window, but I see St. Nick, but he's going to come down my chimney. Where am I looking? Is my window over the roof? But I thought, but on the lawn there rose such a clatter. I think Clement Clarkmore was not very visual in his imagination. But we know it's Christmas time, but it's the season of charity, so we're going to keep going and give him the benefit of the doubt. Now, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew, in the moment, he must be St. Nick. Wow. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted. I called it by name. Not Dasher, not Dancer, not Prancer. And Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, but they met with an obstacle mount in the sky. So up the housetop, the coursers they flew with a sleigh full of toys. And St. Nicholas, too. He didn't fall out. He's still in the sleigh. Just want you to know that. Okay, just give you get your bearings. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof. He's not looking on the roof, everyone. He's looking on the lawn. He heard it. I don't know why I landed in the lawn first, but we're going to keep going. The prancing and pawing of each little hoof. And I drew in my head. And was turning around. Down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot. And his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. And a bundle of toys he had flung on his back. And he looked like a peddler just opened his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses. His nose like a bloody cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn out like a bow. And the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stub of a pipe he held tight in his teeth. And the smoke, it encircled his head like a reef. He had a broad face and a little round belly. He shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye, and a twist of his head. Soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. I'm safe in St. Nicholas. He's not gonna punch me. He might punch someone else, but he's not going to punch me. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings. And a tober for Jack. And laying his finger side of his nose. Give it up a nod. Up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh and to his team. Gave a whistle. And then away they all flew. Like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight. Happy Christmas to all! And to all, good night. Everyone, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. And with that, we'll turn it over to the lads for this very special Christmas episode of Paranormal.